austerity has become an important piece of most of individuals' life. As we all can see around this room, this is a small example how the society has become a current change in our society. Because I have done a lot of research and have personal experience, I consider myself to be credible enough to be talking about this topic. Therefore, I would like to learn more about this theory. I would like to inform all of you about the mestiza theory because it's a current change in our society. And as in our old school books was taught that only four main races were out there in the world. Like they were represented with four different colors. The Europe was represented with white, Asia with yellow, Africa with black, and America with red. But in the colonization time, you see how these eras are all over in the map. This is how new races came into our world, new races, and this is how our society has started to give a new face to our world. As Jacket, author of the book The Human Face of Globalization, has said, the word mestizo came from late Latin America. Mestizos meaning mixed. A person born from parents from different races, an animal or vegetable resulting from two different races, and number three, cultural and spiritual events coming from the mixture of different cultures. Basically, he was saying that number one, let's say, for example, as we all can see, let's say a kid has a Mexican dad and a Salvadorian mom. He's considered mixed because he has parents from two different cultures. Also, he also mentioned the third definition that we also consider mixed if we were, let's say, raised with a religion and then as we were growing up, we decided to follow another religion. That's another example how we can identify ourselves as mestizos. He also stated, as I said before, that four different colors that were represented to our old school books, and now we have like not just four different colors, but we also have how in Asia we have Indian people. In Europe, we have Spanish people. They don't necessarily speak just English, but they also speak Spanish, Portuguese, and so many other languages. One of the things while I was doing research, I encountered that mestizo and diversity are mostly considered the same thing. But I'm here to explain you that there's not. The diversity is mostly seen as you know that a culture is there and you respect the ideas of that culture, but if you're mestizo, you can adopt this culture to your own culture, and that makes it mestizo. So diversity is just knowing that the culture is there and respecting the ideas of the culture, and mestizo is adopting the ideas of the culture. Okay, so as I understood from the book, The Face of Globalization, this is how it was mainly seen in the 14th, 16th centuries. Like most of the people were like the skin of the color skin of their skin, the color of the skin was lighter, and like let's say one of a person had dark skin, and as colonization came into our world, we started seeing this how a lady can a man and a woman, they have different color, different eyes, different texture of hair, and skin color. But now that the mestizo race has become even more known, we also think that now Asian person is not only white, but it's what a clear tone of skin. We also see like the part of the layer has like a darker color, and we also have seen that dark skinned people can also have clear, blue eyes or green eyes. We also have this map to kind of show you that recognize how the different cultures and how the different religions divided to our world. And like back then, we only had like four different let's say colors to identify us. So if I was born in that area, I would like identify myself with black only because of my skin. One of the current news that I researched about was a war in Venezuela that it came up because Hugo Chavez passed away, and he had dark skin and curly hair, and mostly people thought that because he had those physical traits, he wasn't capable enough to rule a whole country, and he kind of took that and taught everybody and showed everybody that he was capable of. But when he passed away, now the whole country, like half of the country and the other half of the country were like, yeah, he was capable of doing this, but he didn't do this and that. So that was the main problem there. And he also said that he was proud of being African and Venezuelan because in the 16th century, Venezuela was colonized by Spanish people, and they brought African people, and within them, they created different races, and that's how some of the ancestors of Hugo Chavez came to play into the country, and he also was led to that to become a president. This is how America is divided. I don't know if you guys can see it, but right here it says Native American. It's the little dot red that it's in the pie chart, and then it has like different colors. That means how much your population has. It's either Native American or Indian or white and so on. Another theory that has influenced this one is the queer theory, because the queer theory it kind of focus on how we have to respect how different is our world. We have to understand how we have to understand that our world is changing, and that we have to either move on with our world or stay stuck in our